on your mat. Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to be getting moving and grooving today. It's Friday. So I'm moving and grooving real fast, as you can see. So as you're rocking side to side, you can even do circling motions. My back is tight today. I think that's because a dog was smushing my legs in my sleep last night. So I woke up and I was crooked. Silly dogs. Worth it though. And you're gonna hug your right knee to your chest, left leg's out straight, and we're gonna go side to side, right? So remember on this, if you want to open up your legs a little bit wider to the side, you could. If you wanted to bring your leg up and get that glute into it, you can. And you can even have one foot down on the ground, right? So there's no wrong way to warm up. The only wrong way to warm up is to not warm up, right? And act like you're like 25 and you're like, ha, I can do whatever I want. You can't. I'm telling you, you can't. Then you're going to grab behind your hamstring. Whew, and you're going to go side to side. My hamstrings are tight too. What did I do this week? All right, we've been whomping out those workouts this week. So just nice and easy. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Making sure that you're breathing. You don't have to go fast, right? Make sure you're doing whatever feels good to you. And whatever feels good to you is to keep moving, obviously. So we got one more to each side. And then we're going to relax. And we're going to do some bridges. So knees are going to be bent. And we're going to exhale, push up, squeeze those glutes. Nice, easy inhale, coming right back down, right? Nice and controlled bridges. We know these. This is like our comfort food of exercises. Bridges are like eating a big old bowl of mac and cheese. All right? But they're way better for those glutes. I need my laugh track. Or like a, you know, like the little joking drums. Yeah, I think so. So just nice and controlled. We're not adding anything fancy to these bridges. We're just using them to get our back stretched out and to wake up those hamstrings and glutes. So go ahead, you're going to do about 2 more. Got 1 more. And then you're going to stay down. And then we're going to go into some core bracing. So we're going to have both legs in tabletop if you can. You're drawing in that lower back. You're going to inhale in. Exhale, we're going to kick both those legs up straight. Oof, nice, easy inhale, coming right back down. So just nice and controlled. If you were feeling like your back or your hips are really tight, you could have 1 foot down and kick up and down like that, right? I'll tell you when it's halfway. You just do what you feel like you need to do, right? Close your eyes. Don't even pay attention to me, right? Except for a little bit, you got to pay attention to me. But try to really focus in on those cores and having your legs nice and straight, right? So if you were doing single-sided, you could switch legs, right? Otherwise, we're still kicking up. We're stretching out. We're feeling good. Feeling good, right? So on our next motion, we're going to press up. We're going to keep those legs up nice and tall. And you're going to do a small flutter kick. So small flutter kick is your ankles are literally just passing each other. So try to keep those legs up straight. I don't want you doing anything crazy, right? It's not going to impress me if you're like, hey, look, I can do a big kick. I don't care, right? We got 10 seconds and we're going to bring our legs down. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, that feels kind of nice to relax, doesn't it? I think so. So now we're going to have our feet together, knees together, and we're going to bridge up and down right there. Okay, so just nice and controlled. Try to squeeze those legs together the best that you can. Right? And we're just pressing. No big deal. We're just bridging for the day. Bridges. Right? Bridges will make you warm up, right? It's cold outside, so we've got to stay warm by doing bridges. Okay? So we got 15 seconds. And then we're going to get grooving with some new moves here. So let's go about 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. You're going to relax. And we're going to get prepped up with some dead bugs, right? So we're going to start with our arms up straight. You're just going to bring up your opposite leg. Opposite arm comes back, and then you go to the other side. I almost forgot what I was saying mid-sentence. Whoa. We call that Friday brain. Okay, so core is tight. You want to just go nice and controlled. So, right, if you've done some of the warm-ups with this move, we're going to progress as we go. So you don't have to progress if you feel like this move is enough of a challenge for you, right? You want to be able to do the next move only if you can keep your lower back down. Okay, so you can stick right here. If you wanted to add to it, you would just have both those legs in tabletop, right? And then now we would kick out and you don't have one foot down, right? But if it just doesn't feel good to your back or your hips, you can have one foot on the floor, right? It's up to you, but you want to go slow and controlled, really work that core. So every time your arm and leg go back, you should feel your core tighten up even more, right? Because it's away from your body and your core is like, whoa, let me save you, arm and leg. Right? Isn't that cool that your body just wants to like save itself? Like your core is like, oh, I will save you. Okay, so you have the option. You can stick right here. If you want to be crazy with me, you're going to have both legs up straight and we're going to alternate right there. Right? So again, you don't have to do the straight leg. If this feels too much for you, go back to the one before. If you're getting tired, go back to what we started with, right? It's not going to matter. If you brace your core, that's the most important part. Right? We just kind of try to challenge ourselves by stepping it up a notch, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go one more each side. And two. And you're going to relax. Oh, yeah. And we're going to go ahead and grab one dumbbell. Okay? So we're going to do some single-sided work here today. So fancy talk, we're just doing one side at a time. So what you're going to do, you're going to have your right leg is going to stay bent, your left leg is going to be out straight, and we're just going to start with a single arm chest press. Okay, so as you do this, you want to keep your core tight. Okay, and we're going to be pressing up and down. And you can imagine we're going to make this move look really fancy soon. Okay, nice and controlled. Okay, so now as we press, we're going to bring our left leg up and back, right? You're still bracing your core. Right? You're still working through that movement, right? Hips are staying down. It's feeling kind of good. And here comes our fun part. Now as we kick up, we bridge up and press, right? Look at that. Bro, doesn't that just look cool? Look how cool I look on the camera right now. Boom. Okay, you're doing a great job. Nice and controlled. We've got about 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. Go ahead and relax. Okay, so now I got left arm, your right leg's out straight, right? And we just start with our basic move. We're pressing up and down. Our core is tight, right? And we're just breathing. So making sure when that weight comes down, you're able to control, right? If your arm's all wobbly and it looks like you're going to smack yourself in the face, you need to go down and weight, right? If you're pumping your arm like crazy, you need to go up and weight. Okay, so now we're going to add in that right leg and back, right? So our hips are staying down to start with. Okay, it's a nice and controlled and back, controlled and back, controlled and back, right? And here comes our fun part. Now we raise up those hips. Pow! Pow! We call that the power. Power Pilates. Okay, nice and controlled, right? Your hips are coming down each time that leg comes down. We've got a total of 5 more. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, here's 5. And you're going to relax. We're going to set our weight down and we're going to do some core bracing moves. Okay, so we've done this one before. You're going to keep your lower back down. We're going to do alternating legs. So head can stay down, right? You want to focus on keeping that core nice and tight, right? And this is one of the most important moves to practice in Pilates, right? This is where it all begins. This is how you build your strength in your core, right here, right? So that's why we do it a lot. If you're like, we do this all the time. Well, duh. It's like eating broccoli is good for you. You're not going to be like, oh my God, I eat broccoli so much. Right? Nobody says that. No. You got to keep eating broccoli to stay healthy. Right? So you're going to go 1 more to each leg. Then we're going to have both legs come together. So pay attention to that back. Start with smaller moves. Slowly come back, right? It's hard to get really close to the floor if you're bracing that core, right? So I'm not going all the way to the floor, and I'm okay with that, right? I'm listening to my body. It's going to tell me how far down to go, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, doing a great job. You got me mid-burp there, right? So we're going to add our crunch to this. So head still starting down. You're gonna let your legs come down. You'll slowly crunch up, pull on those legs. Head comes down, legs go down, and lift. So notice I'm not pulling on my neck, right? I'm keeping my elbows wide. I'm really barely touching my head. My core is doing all the work. And if your core is doing all the work, you are going to be saying these stink, right? These are tough, okay? Nice and controlled. We've got 5 more. Here's 1. Coming back. If you're going slower than me, that's okay. 2. Coming back. Here's 3. And back. Here's 4. And back. And there is 5. And you're going to relax. Okay, both dumbbells. So you're starting with those feet down. It's going to be kind of like a chest press type position. You're going to press up, then you'll turn and twist your weights. Your weights will kind of touch and you'll come back. So press, turn and twist, and back. Turn and twist, and back, right? So core is staying tight, of course. Of course it is, right? We're not going to add anything too crazy to this. You wish, right? Nice and controlled. Okay, so now if you can, you got both legs up in tabletop. Stay in motion, right? So we're progressing through this move. If 2 weights felt like too much, go down in weight, or you could just use 1 dumbbell and do a regular chest press. Okay, so what we're gonna do is add in our legs. Okay, so we got that core bracing move we did. Your legs are gonna come down. As they come up, your weights will press up, turn and twist. You're gonna come down together, up together, down together, up together, right? Down and up, right? Pay attention to the back. Down and up, right? Down and up. We're gonna go 5 more. Down and up. There's 1. Down and up. There's 2. Down and up. There's 3. Down and up. There's 4. Down and up. There's 5. Then you're gonna relax. Set those weights down. And you know it, we are doing more core bracing. So this time we're going for straight legs. Okay, I like to hold a crunch while I do these. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but we're gonna have 1 leg drop down, it comes back, and then to that other side. So keeping our lower back pressed down. If you're feeling really tight, you could do a single leg, or if you like, you could do the minute version that we just did if you want to practice that more, right? So lots of options here that you can do. If the crunch doesn't feel good because your arms are tired, put your head down. Right? Goodness, don't make it too complicated. Okay, nice and controlled. Pay attention to your back. 1 more to each leg. And then we're gonna go both legs. Are you ready? Right? Hold on, I'm not ready. My pants were sliding. Okay, so exhale, our legs come down. Inhale, they come back up. Exhale, inhale, right? Slow and controlled. Here's my motion. I'm going down and up, right? So you're kind of going down for a 1, 2, up, 2, right? So that's your pace. You want to control those legs as much as you can. You want your core to be in charge, right? That's hard to do. Your legs are going to want to take over because they're going to say, hey, core, you're weak, I'm strong. But you got to tell your legs like, heck no, heck no. Okay, nice and controlled. You're almost there. We're going to do about 3 more. Here's 1 and up. Here's 2 and up. Here's 3 and up. Okay, well, wouldn't you know, we got to grab our dumbbells. I know. So we're going to start with 1 weight. So we got both legs up straight. As your right arm comes down, your left leg is going to come down and up, right? Down and up, right? Nice and controlled. If this felt like too much for your back, just drop that right foot down, right? And it's going to look like what you did earlier, our first move. Okay, but if you can, keep that right leg up top and press and kick. Okay, you're doing a great job. We've got 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here's 5. Okay, so switching those arms. We got left arm, right leg. We come down and up, down and up, right? Your abs should be pretty darn tired. Mine are, right? Nice and controlled. You're doing a great job. We got 5 more. Here's 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up, 5 and up. Okay, guess what? Both dumbbells, both legs. Uh-oh. Okay, so start with those weights up. Start with those legs up. We're slowly going to bring our weights down. Our legs come down. We press up. Squeeze that core. Right? Come down and up. Right? Down and up. Oh, yeah. This is so much core, it's not even funny. And you're not going to want to laugh this weekend because your abs are going to be so sore. Right? You're doing a great job. Keep hanging with it. Take your time. If you're going slower, that's fine. If you need 1 foot down, that's fine too, right? Maybe your hip flexors and quads are just totally done. Take the leg portion out of it, right? Do what you need to do to keep moving through and try not to stop. Okay, we got 5 more. Here's 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up, 5 and up, and relax. All right. So we are going to go to our hands and our knees here. We're going to do some tripod planking. Okay, so we're going to go for 1 dumbbell, and we're going to add to it as we go, of course, right? We don't want it to be too simple. So what we're going to do, you're going to keep your left knee bent in. Your right leg you're going to have back. Plant that toe down, right? We're not moving that leg. So we're just going to start by a rowing motion. Right, and I want you going slow and controlled. So let that weight touch, pick that weight up. So we're touching the floor, lifting that weight. Nice straight back, right? Your core should be pretty tired. So on this, every time you pull that weight, try to feel if you can feel those stomach muscles tightening up on their own, right? You've done so much Pilates that they're going to be like, right? Right, so we're going to add a tricep kick back to this, right? So we're up, kick back, back, down, 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 up, kick back, back, down. Now we're just gonna kick back, kick back, kick back. Head's looking down. You're not watching me. You're not watching your leg. You're not watching the weight. You look down. Okay. 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oof, yeah. All right, we're gonna switch arms. I'm just spinning so you can see me work. Okay, so right arm has that weight. Left leg is out straight. Plant that toe. Make sure your butt's not sticking way up, right? It's almost like you're in a plank push-up position. Arm comes up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Core is tight, right? We're breathing. You're doing a great job. You're almost going to our kickback with it. Yeah. Okay, so on this next one, we add our kickback. We're up, kick back, back, down, up, kick back, back, down, up, kick back, back, down. Nice. And control, right? Of course, right? So remember, you're looking straight down. Every time you lift that weight, your core is turning on, I promise you, right? Even if you're like, no, I can't feel my core, you have a core, okay? So on our next motion, you're just doing your kickback, right? We're kicking back, kicking back. Try to get that weight past your hip or to your hip every time, right? Hold that posture so heads aren't hanging down. You can let your ponytail hang down though. Look how cool I look like it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna relax. How fantastic is that, right? Okay, so we're gonna be in a kneeling position and you're gonna have one dumbbell. Okay, so we're gonna go, left hand is gonna have our weight, right leg is forward, left leg is back. So we're up nice and tall. You're gonna have your right arm out to the side, right? I'm messing with my balance here already. And you're gonna start with just a hammer curl. So we're coming up and then back. So palm is facing in, you're staying up nice and tall, okay? Our arm is out to the side because it's gonna make it a little bit harder, right? If you don't believe me, bring your right arm in. It's a little bit easier, right? Woo! Okay, and then now we're gonna add our press. So curl, press, back, down, 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 and now we just press, okay? Nice and controlled. Make sure that right arm is staying out straight. Your core is tight. You're not leaning. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, and we're gonna switch, okay? So right leg is back, left leg is forward. We're starting with our left arm out. We got our hammer curl. You're up and you're back. Up and you're back. So try not to swing that weight, right? You don't want to be looking like this, right? That's cheating. You have to stay up tall. Your core is tight and you're hanging on. Hanging on. We're hanging on. Sometimes I sing, right? You got to sing while you work out sometimes. Okay, now we got our press. Curl, press, back, down, curl, press, back, down, curl, press, back, down, curl, press. My left arm's burning, back, down, in case you want to know. Curl, press, back, down, curl, press, back, down, and now we just press. Press, press. Don't let that left arm sinking down. I was trying to. My left arm was trying to cheat. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Oof, 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 right? All right, so last thing we're gonna do here, you don't need your dumbbells. We're just gonna finish with a nice plank. Yeah, that's simple enough. So we're gonna be on our elbows, right, if you can, and you have the option. You're gonna do either your knees or those toes. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go for a minute, right? Doesn't that sound fun? And I might add in some fun stuff just to make it go by fast. So hopefully you didn't start yet. Are you ready? And go. So we'll just start with our regular plank here, right? And remember, if you need those knees down at any point, do it, right? You can take breathers. Planks aren't easy. This is a full body exercise. Squeeze those glutes. Your core is going to stay tight, right? And if you don't want to add stuff to it, you don't have to. If you like just staying here and holding and being a misery, that's fine. I don't care. Okay? You're doing a great job. We're going to add to it a little bit here. Doesn't that sound fun? It does. All right? So if you can, you're going to just tap your knees, tap up, tap down, tap up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So when those knees tap, you're not really resting very long. Okay? And then you're going to stay up on those toes, and we're going to rock forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Ooh, forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. We're almost there. You got 3, 2, 1. Relax. Right there. It's done. Minute plank. That's the best way to finish the day.